Alright guys, welcome to my
Secure
COVE
the
spots
objectives.
video. This will be a quick spots video for one of the new maps in Call of Duty Black Ops 2 from the Vengeance DLC pack. It is obviously called COVE, as I already said. We're basically going to do a big circle around the map because, as you can see if I pull this up, it's basically a huge circle. First I'm going to do a capture spot for C. There's one right
Securing
here
Charlie.
behind this bush. You get protection from this rock right here. And I mean, obviously
Securing
it's not
C.
the best ever, but it does work. It works pretty well. Then there's also a ton of boxes and rocks like this, or like this even, where it's basically just head glitches. Obviously they're not the best, they're not amazing, but you can try and use those to your advantage whenever you have an enemy gunfight. So you can always climb up on this right here. It's a good climb up spot. Not many people expect that. Not many people expect you to even go down this way, 'cause it's kind of like an odd way. And also, if you look on the mini map, it's like light blue up here where I am, and so people think they might die or something like that. Speaking of the water, you will die if you stand in it for too long. Look, I'll get hurt here. You get hurt twice, so I assume it does 50 damage each time. But just be aware of that. Also, if you're in a gunfight and maybe you got shot a few times, you probably don't want to run into the water. You'll probably die. But yeah, showing more of these like head glitch spots. You got one here. You also use this right here. I mean, you can use this. Just really anything right here. You can do this. You can look down to B with that. Just so many different random spots you can have. Some of these runarounds, like right here, even though I'm not getting hurt by the water, I am running much slower, as you can see. You just got to be aware of that. You can go behind this rock as well. That also works. Not really any capture spots for A, but again, there are more head glitch spots. More spots you can just kind of run around. This map's really cool. Obviously, there's a ton of like random head glitch spots. Maybe they might not be that useful. This one's probably pretty good since a lot of people traffic this plane right here. This plane, this back part of the plane, you can also get up on top of. Unless you're a trick shotter or something, I don't really think this is going to be that useful for you, but you can use it if you need to. Maybe in Search and Destroy it could be useful, I don't know. Right here, this wing, you can use that. You can use any of these boxes right here. Again, this rock right here is pretty good if you're spawn trapping them at C, which the spawn traps on this map pack are pretty good, so you probably can do a spawn trap or so. This rock again. Just be wary of this run around. You will run extremely slow, so if you're trying to get around, you might want to jump or something to get around it. But that's that. Now we're gonna move on to another head glitch spot. This one's pretty good. You can protect B really well with this. Also, you have cover from your left with this rock right here. If you have somebody over here covering this plane side, you probably won't even die from this as long as you have C flag, because then they won't spawn behind you. But coming up on here, this is a big camping spot for anybody with an assault rifle or a sniper, maybe even an LMG. You can kind of just sit up here, you lay down. Usually people lay down. Sometimes people are just standing up haplessly. I'm not really sure why they would do that, but just be wary of people laying down up here. It's not a great spot, but a lot of people choose to camp there. You can also climb up, as you probably could tell, just like that. Any of these sides you can climb up, so that works pretty well. Again, another B spot you can protect it from. Not the best, obviously, right there, but it's there for you if you want it. A couple of B capture spots.
Securing
You got one right
Bravo.
here if you're coming from C side. You just got to make sure you cover this way and maybe pop up and cover like that. Or there's also a spot right here that me and my friend
Securing
found
Bravo.
that it's just amazing. All you have to cover from right here. As long as your team has A, you probably will get the flag, almost guaranteed. Moving into the plane now, you can obviously climb up right here and camp in the cockpit. Really not a good spot. You can also climb out the cockpit if you want. Somebody's taking B or whatever. Really not a good spot unless you kind of go like this and you kind of crouch and just shoot towards the rock up there. Other than that, it's really not a good spot. A lot of people seem to be camping up there, and sometimes I even see them like this, so you got to be watching out for that if you're coming through the edge of the plane right there. But yeah, I think that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoy some COVE spots. Other spots videos will be up later today. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the outro.